Have you ever scrolled through your feed and seen someone your age, or even younger, who seems to have it all figured out? They're launching businesses, traveling the world, and just radiating success. And you think to yourself, how do they do it? Is there some secret code I missed? Well, today, we're cracking that code. We're diving into the 7 secrets of highly successful people who made their mark before hitting 30. And trust me, these aren't about having a trust fund or getting lucky. These are real, actionable habits and mindsets that you can start building today. So if you're ready to stop wondering and start doing, stick around because we're about to transform your 20s. First up, secret number 1, they embrace being a beginner. So many of us are terrified of looking foolish or incompetent. We want to be experts from day one. But successful young people understand that everyone starts somewhere. They're not afraid to ask dumb questions. They're not afraid to fail in front of others. They see every new project, every new skill as a learning opportunity. Think about it, when you were a baby, you didn't worry about looking silly while learning to walk. You just kept trying until you got it right. That's the mindset. They dive into new fields, they take on entry-level tasks with enthusiasm, and they absorb information like a sponge. This humility and eagerness to learn is their superpower. It allows them to build a broad and deep skill set while everyone else is too scared to even start. The second secret is a big one. They prioritize deep work over busy work. In our hyper-connected world, it's so easy to get caught up in an endless cycle of checking emails, scrolling social media, and attending pointless meetings. You feel busy, but at the end of the day, what did you actually accomplish? Successful young people are ruthless with their time. They understand the difference between being productive and just being occupied. They use techniques like time blocking, where they schedule specific, uninterrupted blocks of time for their most important tasks. They turn off notifications, they close unnecessary tabs, and they create a distraction-free environment to focus intensely on one thing. This deep work is where real breakthroughs happen. It's how they write the book, code the app, or build the business plan while others are just spinning their wheels. Now for secret number 3, they build networks, not just contacts. There's a huge difference. Collecting business cards or LinkedIn connections is easy. Building genuine relationships takes effort. Successful young people don't just network up, trying to meet the most powerful person in the room. They network across and down. They build strong bonds with their peers, the people who will be their future collaborators, co-founders, and clients. They also mentor and help those coming up behind them. Why? Because they know that a strong, supportive community is far more valuable than a long list of names. They approach networking with a mindset of how can I help, instead of what can I get? This generosity and authenticity naturally attract people to them, creating a powerful web of allies who genuinely want to see them succeed. Secret number 4 is something that trips a lot of people up. They master the art of saying no. When you're young and ambitious, you want to say yes to every opportunity. It feels like you're being proactive and open-minded. But here's the truth. Your time and energy are your most valuable resources. Every time you say yes to something that isn't aligned with your core goals, you're implicitly saying no to something that is. Successful young people have a crystal clear vision of what they want to achieve. This clarity acts as a filter. It allows them to politely but firmly decline requests, projects, and social obligations that would distract them from their path. It's not about being rude, it's about respecting their own mission. Learning to say no is a form of self-care and a critical step towards achieving big goals. Moving on to secret number 5, and it's a mindset shift. They view failure as data. Most of us are taught to fear failure. It's seen as an endpoint, a sign that we're not good enough. But for the high achievers we're talking about, failure is just feedback. It's a data point that tells them what didn't work, so they can adjust their approach and try again. They don't let it crush their spirit or define their worth. Instead, they analyze it. What went wrong? What can I learn from this? How can I do it better next time? This resilience is what separates them from the pack. While others give up after the first setback, they're already iterating and launching version 2.0. They fail fast, they learn faster, and they keep moving forward. Secret number 6 is all about money, but maybe not in the way you think. They become financially literate early. You don't have to be an expert in stock market analysis, but understanding the fundamentals of personal finance is non-negotiable. Successful young people learn how to budget, how to save, and how to make their money work for them. They understand the difference between assets and liabilities. They prioritize paying off high-interest debt and start investing, even if it's just a small amount, as early as possible. They know that financial freedom isn't about being rich, it's about having options. By building a solid financial foundation, they create the stability and security that allows them to take calculated risks later on, like starting a business or taking a year off to write a novel. They don't wait for a big salary to start. They start with what they have. And finally, the 7th secret, they relentlessly invest in themselves. This is the most important investment they will ever make. It's not just about formal education. It's about a commitment to lifelong learning and personal growth. They read books, listen to podcasts, take online courses, and find mentors. They also invest in their physical and mental health. They know that burnout is the enemy of long-term success. So they make time for exercise, they get enough sleep, and they aren't afraid to seek therapy or coaching when they need support. They see themselves as their greatest asset, and they treat that asset with care. This continuous self-improvement creates a compounding effect, making them more capable, more resilient, and more valuable over time. So there you have it, the 7 secrets of highly successful young people. Let's do a quick recap. 1. Embrace being a beginner. 2. Prioritize deep work. 3. Build genuine networks. 4. Master the art of saying no. 5. View failure as data. 6. Become financially literate. And 7. Relentlessly invest in yourself. Notice that none of these secrets are about innate talent or luck. They are all about mindset, habits, and strategy. They are choices that you can start making right now, today. Pick one of these secrets that resonates with you the most and focus on implementing it this week. Maybe it's blocking out 30 minutes for deep work, or maybe it's finally saying no to that commitment you've been dreading. Small changes, practiced consistently, lead to massive results. You have the power to design your own success story. The path isn't easy, but now you have a map. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more content to help you build an amazing life and career. I'd love to hear from you in the comments. Which of these 7 secrets are you going to start working on first? Let's support each other on this journey. Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep pushing forward. You've got this.
There are habits that silently creep into the lives of young people, subtly steering them off course. Without even realizing it, the ground beneath them shifts, and their future is reshaped. Here are 10 of those quiet saboteurs. 1. The endless scroll, hours lost to social media, trading real life for a curated feed of digital illusions. It's a silent thief of time and self-esteem. 2. The midnight oil, sacrificing sleep for late-night browsing or gaming. This habit drains energy, clouds judgment, and slowly deteriorates mental and physical health. 3. The junk food trap, opting for quick, processed meals over nutritious food. It fuels the body with emptiness, leading to sluggishness and long-term health issues. 4. The procrastination cycle, the high lines do it tomorrow mindset that pushes dreams and responsibilities further away until they become a mountain of regret. 5. The financial void, spending without a plan, living paycheck to paycheck, and digging a hole of debt that can take decades to escape. 6. The comfort zone, avoiding new challenges and staying where it's safe. This stunts growth and closes doors to opportunities that build a meaningful life. 7. The ghosting habit, avoiding difficult conversations and disappearing from relationships. It erodes social skills and leaves a trail of unresolved conflicts. 8. The blame game, pointing fingers at everyone else for personal setbacks. This habit prevents self-reflection and accountability, the very tools needed for growth. 9. The comparison curse, measuring self-worth against the highlight reels of others. It's a recipe for perpetual dissatisfaction and envy. 10. The neglected body, ignoring physical activity and letting the body weaken. A healthy body is the foundation for a sharp mind and a resilient spirit. These habits are silent, but their impact is deafening. Recognizing them is the first step to reclaiming your life.